Hi folks, this is Michael Risco here. How you doing? Today I'm going to explore this meal ready to eat with my kids. And I've got Logan here and my son Zach, who's also recording, Levi, and my daughter Abigail. My oldest Katie isn't interested, but so this is an MRE. I've eaten these when I was in the Army. I did serve in the Army, and I've had my share of MREs. Some of them are tasty, some of them are not so good. But this is a chicken fajita, which I've not eaten before. So I told my kids, I've had this one in my possession for probably, I don't know, about 5 years at least. I think I got it at a military resale store, overstock store. And I've managed to hang on to this one. I don't know how good these are, how long they do last. I know they last a long time. They got a lot of preservatives in them. So we're gonna go ahead and open this one up, and I'm gonna let Zach go ahead and do the honors and crack this baby open. We're gonna examine the contents. I'm gonna teach my kids how to cook these with the heater packet inside there. I've got a cup of water there, and that's all you need to pour it in the little green baggie, and it'll cook the MRE.
Would you like help, Zach?
I need some scissors.
Abby, go ahead and tear that bad boy open.
Rip.
I always wondered about these bags. They've got kind of a weird... Come on, soldier, get that meal open. You're starving.
Am I though?
Yeah, let me try.
Well, maybe not. But the weird, kind of a flesh color bag that this has, it is kind of an unusual color.
Hey,
all right, they got it open. So that's been in my possession for 5 years, never been opened before, freshly opened. Go ahead and set that aside. That we'll use that for the trash. All right, let's look and see what this is here. We've got baked snack crackers. All right, and there's some health information on there. We've got tortillas. This here, Irish cream cappuccino instant powder. Ooh, so we can make ourselves a cappuccino.
Yes.
And I'm guessing this bottom portion here is
I can't see past the cup.
this is for use. Allow water just chemically purified to stand 30 minutes before adding to beverage powder. Tear pouch and notches.
Don't yell at the dog.
Interesting. I'm not really sure what to make with that yet. I've never seen one of those before. All right, now these are these particular boxes are familiar to me. A lot of the meals actually are in the cardboard, and then there's a little packet inside there. So these are the refried beans, and this is the chicken fajita. Now this package right here,
Heat packet,
is what we're going to use to cook it. You put water in there, just to this line. You put the food packet. Go ahead and open that up. Logan, go ahead and open this up. We slide them inside there, put the water in, close it, and set it aside, and it'll cook. Yes, cheese spread. Every MRE packet has either cheese or peanut butter. I always was fond of the cheese. It's kind of like Velveeta cheese. This is...
what is this?
Regular cheese. So that's the meat.
Say?
That's the meal. Which one did you pull this out of?
This is beans.
Okay, you got the beans. So this is the chicken fajita.
Don't get rid of it.
Don't open this yet. There should have been a spoon in the bag someplace.
There it is, right there.
All right, so there's the spoon. And here's our contraband packet. Oh, spiced cider. Man, I forgot about those things. What else is in here? We got salt. This is the toilet paper right there, wrapped in the brown paper. We got toilet paper. These are water pure. Oh, I think this might be gum actually. I think that's chiclet type gum.
Ooh, I like gum.
No hot sauce in there. I don't see any Tabasco sauce in there. I used to get the tiny bottles of Tabasco sauce, and I saved them for my wife's grandfather because he liked hot sauce. Actually, I don't think he enjoyed Tabasco, but he did collect them because I gave them to him. All right, so first let's go ahead and get ready to cook. So tear the top of that open. All right.
Don't
Now slide the meal inside there. Both the chicken
Closed?
fajita. Yep. Leave them closed. The fajita and the beans. Slide them right down inside that. They should both fit since they only sent one heater for that. Are they gonna fit inside there?
Yeah. Let me see it.
Whoops.
Good job.
These are pretty durable. You can throw them on the ground. You can eat them in the field.
That'd be nice. It's meant
You know,
to
sometimes
eat during warfare.
to have an alternative way to heat up the food is to put it inside the engine, just under the hood inside the Humvee, and those will heat up there. And if you're rucking in the field, you can stick these food packets inside of your clothes, and you warm them with your body heat too. So think what you may about that. When you want a hot meal, you do what you can.
I mean, to pour water.
So you fill it only to that line there. It's just in between. See those two dark lines? So go ahead and pour that. Here, let me get the camera in there. Till it's just in the middle of those two lines.
We'll hold it up in the light. You pour it, and I'll tell you when.
It's gonna get really hot.
Okay.
Is it in there?
Much.
I don't see it.
Yeah, the water's in
Okay,
there.
close the top and lean it up against that brick over there. Yep, so the water is on the heating packet. Oh, turn it over. You gotta have it up the other way. So the water's in the
It's
heating
getting
packet.
warm.
Yeah, it's gonna get nice and warm, and it'll cook the food. So a question about this is how edible is it going to be? Abby, would you like to sample the crackers?
Ooh,
Sample them?
Yeah, open that package and see what they taste like.
I would like to. I haven't already.
You have the
hold
camera.
The camera.
Where'd the cap go?
What do they look like?
They look like Cheez-Its.
Oh, perfect. Your favorite. Now let me try one.
Tastes like spicy Cheez-Its.
Boy, they do, don't they? They look just like
Whoa.
Cheez-Its. What do you think?
It's pretty good.
It's like a jalapeno Cheez-It.
They're good.
Oh yeah, it's got some
Tang.
zing to it. It's kind of like a Tabasco flavored Cheez-It or
Yeah.
something. You like that?
Yeah, it's okay.
Good.
I
You want
like
to try
it.
one, honey? Yeah? Here, let's let her try a piece.
Come over here.
Did you get one?
It was actually pretty good.
I've had that for 5 years at least. Who knows when that was packed? You want to try some?
Dad, I feel like I've tried that type of cracker
He's like,
before.
I was-
Give Helen a taste.
Look, I feel like I've had that type of cracker before.
This
I
is
don't
from
know.
an MRE. You don't want it? You don't have to eat it.
It's actually really good.
I got the spoon
I'm
now.
curious about this cheese packet. Oh, you got the spoon? I like these spoons. They're very long handled and they got a real deep
No.
bowl at the end of the handle. Very useful. How's that doing?
Oh yeah, that's one.
See how it's gassed up?
Don't touch.
Oh wow,
You know,
that is really cool.
something that we used to do when I was, since I was an MP,
Chemistry.
we used to do training as MPs, and we'd go out to a field, exercise, and do riot control. And the people who were inciting the riots, would take a bunch of these packets, fill them up with water, and throw them at us, and we'd have to deflect them with our shields.
Shields?
Yep.
You had literal shield.
We had riot shields, yes.
Did they have the glass window?
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yep, that was all plastic. You could
Plexiglass.
see right through it. We had batons and shields.
Isn't it like plexiglass?
Yeah, so for riot control,
This
they made water balloons and would fill these up with water as well and throw them at us, just to distract us and try to, get us off kilter. And we'd have to maintain our demeanor as well as maintain control of the crowd. So crowds will do just about anything. Open these tortillas up. Let Levi open those up.
I don't know.
You want to open that?
Is it still going?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
What's
still
this?
Try the cheese, Logan.
Cheese.
Yeah.
I did try the cheese.
Yeah, open that thing up. It's probably like a Velveeta, like you might find in.
Dad,
Um,
cappuccino?
yeah, read those instructions carefully because I don't.
They're actually
I've never seen. I've seen the coffee,
What are you doing?
and I liked the coffee.
This is weird. It kind of looks like it's peanut butter.
Chemically purified to stand 30 minutes.
Sure this is
adding to
cheese?
Beverage
Yeah.
powder.
It says cheese
Taste it.
spread.
Stir powder to notches.
it.
Open zipper.
Put some on your
for
finger.
Hot or cold cappuccino and add hot water. 6 ounces water
these
or
are
1/4
golden.
canteen.
I'm gonna die now.
Fill line.
Perfect.
It looks like peanut butter.
Well, let me see
kinda
that
tastes like
tortilla.
Cheese.
Okay, so it's like a half.
No, it's a full one.
I don't want to eat.
It just
I don't
ripped.
want.
Yeah.
I don't want to eat.
How many were in there?
No, wait,
Oh, it's
wait,
real.
wait until
That's a little crumbly.
Yeah.
we open the thing.
I want to eat them until.
It's probably because it's so
Cat
old.
cheese?
It looks like peanut butter.
Dad, can you pass the cheese?
All right, we're not.
Oddly enough, that's not bad. I'd save the jalapeno cheddar
I
cheese
think these are corn tortillas.
when I was in the army, and I'd keep one. I like the jalapeno cheddar, and then I had some friends that liked the peanut butter, so we'd swap if we got the other one that we liked.
Hold on,
People would
put
always
this in
mix and
there.
match. Okay, how long has this been cooking now?
I don't know. About a couple.
That is definitely warm.
The water's boiling.
That is
Helen.
definitely warm.
Yeah, the water's.
All right, let's open those up.
It's boiling. The water's boiling.
Now, I'm not gonna have the beans or anything.
The beans?
The cheese is good.
Do I just
There's beans?
Yeah, refried beans, and then there's the chicken fajita
Let me
mix.
open this thing.
You should
Oh.
try this. This is really good.
This plastic bag is for the coffee.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes
You should
sense.
try this.
It says open the bag, fill with water to the line,
What?
You are watching.
remove the air.
Smell it.
Really see.
Dad, smell this.
Yeah, that's bad gas. That's actually poisonous gas.
I just breathed that in.
Why? Don't do that.
You told me earlier.
Okay, so yeah.
It kind of smelled like it might have been something.
Dad fail here. I should have explained to you. Do not inhale the chemical reaction gas.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, you're not. It's not gonna kill you from
You'll
that
live.
little amount of
be
exposure,
fine.
but that's basically. How hot does that feel? Mix it up with your fingers before you break the seal. Yeah, squish, squish, squish. Yeah, I can still smell that. That brings back some memories.
This is real good.
Why did
Does
they
it have
put
a warning
poisonous
label
gas
in?
in there?
It's a
Okay,
chemical
it's
reaction.
the only way that
Oh,
you
it says
can.
warning right there.
Yeah, you can heat your food without a flame anytime.
Huh.
Just have water.
Here.
Okay.
Do not drink the water.
So that's the
remaining in
spice
bag.
cider.
Here.
Those are
Or
pretty
use it
good.
for food items.
The mac and cheese.
Moist
cheese.
towelette,
Yep. So that's to wash yourself
It's
up
really
before
good.
after you
Cheese,
eat.
cheese.
salt. So this is
It's a
just
cheese-
salt, just in case you want to flavor your
Yeah, I'd never
Vapors.
salt.
Vapors released
and
by
the gum.
Chocolate gum.
activated heater can
You can
use
live
place
off that
oxygen.
But
Yes,
tastes like
you're
crap.
not supposed to cook it in an enclosed room.
Do not place an
That's
open
why we're
flame in
outside.
the vapor.
Yeah.
Vapors released by activated heat contain
I have
hydrogen,
another one of
a
these.
flammable gas.
Woohoo!
Guys,
Never
read
get
the
us
warning
back.
Cheese it. You want to cheese it, Helen?
You should really put the
I
warning
just
label.
ate one.
You just ate it. You want another one?
Okay, yummy.
This
Okay.
is from an MRE.
Want me to
What
rip
is
that open?
this?
I do like those, man. That's pretty good.
They gave you toilet paper.
Hot
Dad.
and spicy
They
cheddar
never said
flavor.
that.
Wait,
What's that?
where's the gum?
They gave you toilet paper. Can I
Where's
open
the
this
gum?
now?
Yeah, this is toilet paper.
Dad, where's the gum?
I use it to
open
wipe
this?
my nose because
Aisle
my nose would
salt.
always run
Can I open this
with
now?
my allergies.
Seasoning salt.
Yeah, open that up.
Moist towelette.
Notice how there's two separate tears?
Yeah.
That's so that you can start eating it, and then as you get closer to the bottom, you just tear off a little more. So what do you got? The fajita mix?
I don't know.
Let me see.
Well, is it beans or is
Refried
it
beans.
chicken? Okay, that's the
This is
beans.
Ooh, taste.
You're gonna open that up
Yep.
there.
Yep, I can't
Still a little
open
cold.
it. Yeah, I can't open that.
So it's refried beans.
You want to try one?
First, push all
Tastes
the
like
food to
refried
the bottom.
beans.
It's still kind of cold.
That's good.
It's the one.
That's okay. It's just my tortilla. This is my tortilla.
Boy, that stuff keeps. That is tasty.
Yeah.
Tastes just like regular refried beans. Like
Okay.
it's not been stuffed in a bag for.
Love you too, honey.
All right, this stuff is warm.
All right, well, you got that. Yeah, that was probably closest to the heater, wasn't it?
What is that?
Oh, there's some sauce in there.
Is that
Oh, crap.
salsa?
It's fajita sauce.
Oh.
There's a clump of chicken.
Don't tell me you're gonna eat that now. It's on the table.
Of course I'm gonna eat it.
Whoop.
Yep.
All right, fold that bad boy up and taste it. See what you think.
Why is this warm?
Here, we need to.
It's-
Because it was
supposed to be
cooked in that
warm.
bag.
Oh, I didn't see where it came from.
Okay.
I was busy looking at the beans.
slow.
Mm.
Yeah,
I was
just
just
gonna
like,
kind
why is it
And
warm?
Logan's like, I'm using a spoon, guys. I'm not a heathen.
of. You know, they gave it the spoon.
For a reason.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I guess so.
If you have it, use it.
Any trash goes right in there. That's what that's for.
That is
Clean
good.
up after yourselves.
Can I see that?
Is that the fajita mix?
Yeah.
I want to taste that too.
It's
Hey.
good.
Zach!
Oh, chill, dude.
Well, I suppose that's one way to eat your meal.
That's why there's a bowl.
One of my favorite ones was the spaghetti. And
I would
You
like
like
one.
spaghetti too much.
there was also
I'd like some.
ask
chicken,
Uncle
mushroom, and
Michael.
rice palaf. That was
Can
tasty.
I have some?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
Give me a little bit, please.
The tortilla is. I think it's a corn tortilla, so it's falling apart.
Crumbly. I think I said flour.
Put some to Helen.
Maybe it's just old.
Well, it's packaged in a small bag. All right, here, let me taste some of that fajita mix there before you eat all of it. Here, hold
Already
this.
had some.
My first MRE.
Hey, this
In
is
a
GTB.
long
on the
time.
back. This is GTB on the back.
Yep.
It's got that. It's got that distinct, well-preserved flavor to it.
I love it.
I know, it's fun.
I think it tastes good.
Where'd you get that?
It's just apple cider.
Yep.
Now we're gonna make the coffee.
Okay.
Or the
Now,
cappuccino.
since we're using purified water, we don't need to use
I'm
any
gonna eat it though.
tablets.
No.
But
Hey!
I would use a cup
Smells like something.
instead of the bag. Here. But if you want to try it field ration style,
Put your phone back.
I guess it would be a good idea
It
to
was recorded.
Was. It's not anymore.
follow all of the necessary
Open
instructions.
bag, fill with water, appropriate filling, add beverage powder.
Irish cream. Irish cream.
Yeah.
Might taste good.
I sort of hope it tastes like.
It's gonna be instant cappuccino flavor.
Ooh!
You like that? Like, that's your second clump of that.
This is really good.
It's 180 calories just from the cheese packet.
You just want to eat cheese.
All these things are designed to have maximum calories.
Yeah, Dad.
Try
So
to make
that
it fat on the belly.
If your little interruption there,
Look at they gave us
somebody
toilet paper.
called my cell phone.
Oh, how
The
dare they.
nerve. The nerve. Calling my cell phone while I'm making a video.
All right, guys, I'm gonna use the toilet paper to clean up my hands.
You like those Cheez-Its? Those are good, huh?
I-
MRE Cheez-Its.
How many are you eating?
Hello, Katie. You want to try? Try some of the food?
I don't want a video. It's
Okay.
a little late.
I won't record you anymore.
I'll record you after.
You can just be behind the scenes.
That was a little late.
So,
Beverage.
is there any of that fajita left?
No, I finished.
Everything's gone.
Says,
All right, and they have
Hey,
thrown
hey.
it all away.
There's some cheese
So-
over here.
This is the bag that we used
Hey.
to cook it.
Here's some cheese.
Feel how warm that is still.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's really hot, isn't it?
Don't breathe it in. Apparently it's poison.
And it tells you right on the bag, there's warnings for grown adults.
These are
Okay.
Cheez-Its.
Oh, cool.
It's an
Jesus.
Irish cream cappuccino.
Caleb,
Old.
those smell.
Cheez-Its.
Taste them.
They smell.
They
They're
got
good.
hot and spicy flavor to it.
Oh, why would I want to eat that?
I like to eat
I
them.
think it wants us to use hot water.
I like them.
Meh.
I love them.
Meh.
My favorite. My
Okay,
favorite.
I'm gonna go like use the Keurig filter.
My favorite.
Oh,
Logan left.
I went to eat some of these.
All right, we're back and we've got the cappuccino mix in the bag
With hot water.
with hot water. Of course, I don't have a canteen cup any longer. I really have no idea if I put that in
How's it
storage
smell,
any
Logan?
place or
Smells good. Smells like a cappuccino.
we're gonna pour it in the cup.
Kind of hot.
I'm sure it is.
Put hot water in there.
What's going on?
We're gonna sample the
Cappuccino.
Irish cream cappuccino mix.
Well, everyone except for Zachary.
So was this in 2 separate packets?
Smells good.
No, it's the one.
No,
thing.
it's just one. The reason it's shaped like that so you can drink out of it,
That's really warm.
I think.
Yeah, that does make sense. It does smell like the instant powder. Cappuccino.
We should do the apple cider one.
Don't get between Logan and his coffee.
Yeah.
That is good.
A guy barely sang away.
I just need some milk in it because it's so hot.
It's good.
Can we taste it before you
Yeah.
walk away?
Yeah.
Let's let somebody else try some.
Yeah.
It's really hot.
Okay. Just blow on it then. Sorry, coffee is supposed to be hot.
Boy, this is really hot.
Yeah.
You definitely use hot water in it.
It's good.
It's coffee. You don't want
It's
it.
just coffee.
It's coffee.
It's bad tasting coffee.
I want to see.
Blow on it, Dad. Then it'll be good. Just think
This
of
definitely would be a welcome treat in the field.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I want to see.
That was definitely a newer
Oh my God, I want to see.
MRE
Aria.
You saw.
that
Hi.
I've not had the blessing or privilege of enjoying.
Get him clips.
That is really good.
The latest one, I'm just trying to remember. I do remember having a Thanksgiving MRE that had turkey, mashed potatoes, and gravy, and that was really good.
That
Now the
sounds
one
awesome.
I really did not like was the ham loaf, and there was another one that was floating around that everybody warned me about not to eat, and they called it the 4 Fingers of Death. And that was like a sausage MRE, and they were some frightening looking sausages. If I ever got it, I swapped it if I could, but I don't remember ever eating it before.
How could
so
you swap it if nobody wanted it?
You swapped it when no one was
swapped
looking.
it. Swapped it with somebody who wasn't as warned as I was. I did get stuck with the ham loaf many times though, and the only good thing about the ham loaf was it had a jalapeno and cheddar cheese packet in there and a pound cake, which was my favorite dessert. The pound cake was
Pound of cake.
incredibly dense, small, tiny loaf that was very heavy, but was incredibly delicious.
You should really try this,
Yeah.
Zachary.
So there was an upside to the ham loaf, even though it didn't taste
You're
very good.
crazy.
Did you? You
No,
don't like
Zach,
coffee?
but really, you should
But,
try it. That is really
Abby-
good.
I can smell
She
from
says,
here. It
yes,
smells like
I
every
will
other
have some.
cappuccino.
No, it's
Here.
good.
I see that.
Are you gonna dump it out?
You didn't want
You
it.
try and poke him.
Shush. Levi.
Zachary, other people want to drink it.
You want another sip?
Keto
Yes,
wants to try
sure.
some.
I'll have more.
Me too.
Here, my camera holder.
No.
Helen
It's a
Marie.
stick.
No.
All right.
Hold on.
What?
So,
It's gone?
in conclusion,
Please go.
the MRE. Look at that. That's still hot.
Dad,
Still.
you should ask us what we learned today.
What have you learned today?
Military food tastes good.
Well preserved.
The chicken
Well preserved.
fajita MRE is pretty good.
Get away.
Yeah.
And military food is a lot better than I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be really bland.
Yeah. It did have a distinct flavor when I tasted the chicken fajita.
Oh, I was thinking
I know,
when I
good.
tasted the.
Military coffee, great.
that is a far
They take
far
pride in their
improvement
Drink it all.
to the instant coffee that often came in those packets. They were better than no coffee at all. That is really good. Did that give any? Yes, it did give some. 120 calories per serving.
Wow.
So just that coffee had 120 calories. They wanted you to
Y'all are gonna
have
be fat.
plenty of
Have
calories to
energy.
run on if you only got to eat one meal a day. and that is pretty much the way it worked. We'd get a hot ration in the morning, delivered in the field on a truck if we were close enough to the base or headquarters. We'd get a field ration, which would be an MRE for midday, and then in the evening we'd have hot A's again, and that would be delivered to us in the field with a truck if we were close enough. But
Did you get it during battle?
there were times that all you got was one MRE a day with nothing else. I don't remember any breakfast MREs.
Did you have like during like a late lunch?
Breakfast
late lunch?
MREs
Yeah.
would be good.
If we stopped to eat in the afternoon, it would be with an MRE. Or with beef jerky or Vienna sausages, whatever you could cram in your rucksack and take with you. Vienna sausages were a favorite of mine. And I'd get a little Van Camp's beans and franks. That was something else I'd pack. Your mom would give me trail mix.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep. But beef jerky was definitely a favorite.
Bacon
All right.
is good.
Excellent.
That's the conclusion. Later.